Hey Taurus, and welcome to your September love and money energy reading. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, or put it anywhere in your placement. Baby, you like it, I love it. This is also a reminder that the messages will be general, so please take what resonates and leave what does not. And before we get into it, like this video, share it out, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you always know when I'm posting for you. Okay, my Tauruses? All right, I'm going to ring the bell, clear your energy, and we'll begin with your money reading, okay? There you go. And receive that. I heard, count me in. Over and out, I'm down, like I'm over and done with being counted out, something like that. Okay, basically like you're going to start making yourself, like putting yourself at the forefront of the opportunities that you want for yourself. You're going to be raising your hand and shining the spotlight on yourself. I also saw like a butterfly, and then it kind of like turned into an X, kind of like X marks the spot. I think you're in your transformation is where your treasures are. Woo, that's a word. All right, Taurus, let's get it. Okay, so I think a lot of things are changing for you. There's a heavy energy of change for all of us, but for you specifically, Taurus, as I feel like what's going to change is you really making the necessary changes on the ground to make change happen for you, so you can really see change happening in your life. Okay, putting yourself up for that promotion, putting yourself forward, and putting yourself back out there if you're ready to return to the dating world, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Hanged Man. So you're definitely looking at things in a different perspective, a different light. I think you just wake up with this like aha moment, like I'm over and done with it. I'm tired of this, you know, and you know, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's kind of like what I'm getting from this. Okay, and beneath that is the Magician, which is you have all the resources you need right now to begin to get yourself going, to manifest this thing. And then beneath that was the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, baby, it's just going to take a shift in mindset that triggers off all of these wonderful and abundant changes. Okay, you're going to get your savings up. I don't know why the bottom of the deck wants to talk to me so much. Hold on. And the Emperor. Okay, so this is you getting, and look, Seven of Wands. That's you having the higher vantage point. And all of this gets triggered by you having a different mindset towards your finances, towards your goals and career goals, and like what you feel is possible for you at this time. Okay, beneath that was the Four of Wands, so that's like happiness, rejoicing. But I think you have some work ahead of you, Taurus. You have the Three of Swords, so there's something that needs to be cleared out. Maybe it was a past disappointment. Maybe the last time you put yourself out there for a promotion, or the last time you put your resume out there, you didn't get enough bites back, or you didn't get the outcome you expected or wanted. But you have to keep going. You got to keep going. You have the Page of Wands here. This is a new creative endeavor. This is new projects beginning, okay? This is the beginning of something. It's still in its beginning stages. And sometimes things can be a little bit wonky, right? Like I use this metaphor all the time about like, well, not this metaphor, but like this example all the time that like, you know, I loved in Beyonce's, what was it, in her, I'm sorry, my voice is all raspy, y'all, don't even ask. In her documentary for Coachella, she shows when she's in rehearsals and she's coming back after childbirth, you know, she's got to get these routines down. And she shows, like when you're watching the live show, it makes you appreciate it that much more because you knew you got to get a little peek into the process and how hard and challenging it was for her, but how she still pushed past her comfort zones to get herself back to where she wanted to be. So this is what I'm getting for you. It's like you have this King of Pentacles sort of, I want this level of stability. You know, I think you have to clear out your heart chakra, clear out those disappointments, stop attaching them to you as if they are a reflection of your character, a reflection of your capabilities, instead of just taking them as a lesson or as just one try. You know, like what did they say when they invented the light bulb? That when the light bulb was being invented, they were like, that he said, I'm not like, oh, isn't it, weren't you so frustrated that it took you that many, that you failed that many times? Because it was like, oh my gosh. I want to say like in the thousands of how many times he failed, or at least hundreds. And he was like, no, I've just found X amount of times, X amount of ways how not to make a light bulb. It's like you have to kind of shift your perspective like that. Okay, Taurus? Because you have this as a potential here, but it's all gonna hinge on you getting your mind right, getting your head in the game, remembering to yourself that you are the alchemist, that you are the magician, and that you can manifest this sort of 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, stability in your life. And you also have the 6 of Cups. So something could be coming back around, you know, something you used to want to do, maybe you're looking into, maybe you'll end up going back and getting recertified in something or getting a certification in something. But this could be something that you really wanted to do as a child. You know, this is like nostalgic, reflective of your childhood. And also, could be like soulmate energy, but like in the way of like meeting your destined business partner, you know what I'm saying? Or meeting your destined investor, you know what I'm saying? Or meeting, you know, having a friend who you maybe haven't spoken to in a while come up and like say, hey, I heard of this opportunity and I was thinking of putting your name forward for it. Would you be interested? I feel like something like that is coming up for you in the month of, like, you know, towards the end of this month. Ooh. Look at that. You have Neptune, ruler of enlightenment. Again, you see the Hanged Man. You got it twice. Oh yes, you need this in your life. Look. It says, and this is ruled by Neptune, okay? So it's very dreamy energy. It says, illusion, spirituality, intuition, inspiration, psychic ability, fantasy, dreams, delusion, enlightenment. Okay, I think you need to tell the difference between illusion and delusion. And the real illusion and delusion is that you're not capable of implementing these changes, that things are just going to be the way they've always been because it's always been this way. No. It's now I see you like really hunkering down and making a practical approach to a long-held dream, a practical approach to your career goals, instead of just thinking it's so far-fetched and, you know, let me just stay in my lane, let me just stay in this tax bracket, baby, let me just stay at this pay, at least I have a job. Like, I think that sort of mindset is going out of the window because it's really just there as a safety barrier because you're fearing failure. But you know what they say, fail forward. Don't take it. Even if when you go out there, it doesn't work out the very first time, you don't know what path you're being put upon. You don't know where you're being redirected. Okay, so always take a no as a redirect versus a like end of the road, dead end. Okay, you have firefly, illumination, chemistry, magical, self-discovery, soul spark. That's what I'm saying. I think you wake up one morning and you have this aha moment where you remember your innate inner magic, where you remember that you are capable of all things. Tauruses, y'all know how to put your head down and do the work for everybody else. Now, you know, utilize that to that skill set and turn it inward and do it for yourself, because you can and you will. All right, bottom of the deck, the earth, the element of earth. It says unlikely, things are stuck, but they're stuck in that mindset. Okay, things aren't stuck. It's unlikely to happen through the train of thought you are living in, to the vibration your frequency is resonating in. Raise your vibration, raise your mindset in terms of like what you actually think you're capable of. It says practical, grounded, solid, dutiful, measured, conservative, realistic, methodical. I think you need to start looking at your dreams or your financial goals or your budgeting goals as in a practical way. Like, how do I practically bring this about? You have man, you are the querent, a person you know. It says boyfriend, fiance, spouse, love interest, masculine energy. But I feel like this is going to be somebody who comes in as either a mentor, an investor, maybe it's a friend, okay? A male friend who is going to point you in a direction or bring you an opportunity, not necessarily even at their own company, but maybe like they know someone who's hiring. Maybe they know a headhunter who's looking for someone to fill a position at a company, and they play the middleman between you and this opportunity. Who cares, right? Whatever. Stay open and receptive to receiving this help, okay? You have the scythe, excuse me, I'm so sorry. It says sudden, unexpected. It says accident, cut, release, okay? Harvest, liberate, shock, ripping off the Band-Aid. I think that this is like, it might be a little shocking for you at first when you really are like, oh my God. It's like you wake up one day and you're like, oh my God, I still work here. Or like, oh my God, this is where my finances still are. And it makes you start getting into that, like, I'm going to start cutting off these bad habits or these patterns of behaviors or these negative beliefs that I'm holding within that are holding me back from making the progress and that's already mine. Like, why am I holding myself back? I think it's a real epiphany. I think it's a real shakeup in your life that makes you start moving differently, and everybody might not be happy with it. They might be ready for old dependable Taurus to just keep eating shit all day. And I don't think that's gonna happen for you, Taurus. I think you're gonna be like, actually, I have a whole new mindset. And I know that the source is leading me to my treasure. Okay, y'all know I just finished reading The Alchemist, so you can forget it. You're about to get all of the, you're about to get all of the references, okay? Hummingbird, enjoyment, be present, rapid response, resilient, nectar, sweet goodness, lift out of negativity. What do we say? Lightness of being. Look at that. This is you. I think towards the end of the month, you really lift out of this energy and then you start seeing the possibilities because you're looking for them. It's kind of like that thing about like, don't look for, like the way skiers don't hit the trees is that when they're skiing, they don't go like, don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree, because then all you're going to be focused on are the trees. And if you get into the mindset of like, follow the path, follow the path, follow the path, you're only going to see the path. You're going to be looking for the path. So then now the path becomes available to you because that's what you're focused on. Sorry, they're doing yard work outside and we got to get this word, okay? So I'm really sorry. I think they're in my neighbor's yard doing work. Oh no. Hold on, y'all. I dropped stuff. We're moving into your love, okay? We're moving into the love, darling, into the love. I hope that's the only card. Damn, y'all, why they gotta be doing all that shit now? Nothing spilled. It was an empty cup. You know, this might feel like what your love life is feeling like, honey. Okay, no card fell. I just had to double check that. This might be feeling like what your love life is feeling like, honey. Very chaotic. Or maybe your life feels like that so you don't think that love is coming in. Let's see what Spirit's saying. See, you got the 3 of air again. You have repeat cards. I think your heartache is about different things and it's affecting all your areas, okay? Because the last card that fell out was the 3 of air, which is the 3 of swords, okay? So definitely a needing to like clear something out, resolve old issues. You have temptation, Taurus. And so I think that a past person, you know, a lot of shit is in retrograde right now. So I think a past person or just a past relationship, like if you don't clear out those old standards or those old patterns of behavior, even if a new person comes forward, they're going to be in that same old vibration, making you feel the same old crappy ways that the last person did. Okay, because this is all about being tempted. Okay, this is about addiction. This is, it looks all good and swell, but it's really not. Doesn't make you feel good. You have the King of Air. This could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But this is also you gaining some clarity. You have the Ten of Air, which is the Ten of Swords, which is like clearing, being at the end. Okay, could be like, feelings of betrayal, but I think you're done living in the past. I think you're done. And if you're coupled, like maybe you're like, you know what, we're just being mad just to be mad at this point. Like, we're not even fighting about the fight, we're just fighting because I think there's like mental exhaustion happening here, that you're like ready to release, Tauruses. So if you're coupled, you're ready to release this exhausting fight and just clear out the heart chakra, clear out that clear up any miscommunications. Okay, because I think you're kind of feeling like your person is cold and you're the one with all the love. Okay, with this Queen of Fire here, but this is like a passion reigniting. You have Messenger of Earth, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which is like, take it slowly. And so for my singles, like, take it slowly. Yo, that is wild annoying. I'm very sorry, y'all. Take it very slowly. Okay, stepping back out into the dating world. Take it very slowly if you're vetting someone. Take it very slowly if you're trying to move out of this rough patch. Don't be in a rush to see it all fixed right now, this second. If it's a little bit of a rough patch, be cool with however long it takes to really patch it up. Just stay grounded and rooted in the solution, right? You're looking for the path. You're not looking for the trees. And your partner as well, okay? And then it becomes a reigniting of this because you're clearing out this heartache. You're ready to let this go, okay? Let me see. Let's get some clarifiers, darling. Get some more information. Oh, too many cards. Okay, first card to flip over is the Rose of Venus. Alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. Okay, so this is like, again, when you are clear-minded and clear-headed and you're willing to take your time, you flow in the right direction. You flow towards your right person. You get into a right relationship because you are in right alignment, okay? It says harmony. And I love it. Look at the couple here. It's harmonious time for you. If you can get through these hurdles and really put down your battle gear and work toward a solution, even if you're single, okay? It says, after the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy. It's over, acceptance. This is like, for me, like making up or like, healing from something after a rough patch and just seeing the rainbow, getting into a higher vibration. So you attract in the right quality kind of person, or you move past an issue and now you can have a better quality relationship with your partner, okay? And then you have Sophia. Ooh, it's divine feminine energy, y'all. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, destiny. You can't see your destiny. You can't see the expansiveness of all the possibilities of what your life could look like and what you're deserving of and what potential mates are really out there if you're only operating within a small pool of people who are only vibrating on that old system, on that old program, okay? And same if you are in a relationship with someone, right? It's like, release the old program, okay? And believe that you have to believe that it's your destiny to be happy. You have to be sure that it is your divine right to be in the right relationship. It's your divine right to be in a situation that you would like to be in, okay? It says healing the mother line. Woo, Taurus. healing, ancestral work, mother line, growing up. This might be part of your healing, whether you're male or female. I think you're healing something that's unique, that's been hindering you in your love life. Like a subconscious belief that's getting in the way. Oh, there we go. Last card. The reunion. But this could be like a reunion of like souls. Okay, this doesn't have to be a past person. Soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. You guys might start off as friends. Again, with that like taking it slow sort of energy, you know? But I love that. That's soul recognition. That's the ticket. And then bottom of the deck, you have release the petals, transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. I love that for you. I'm telling you, in your love and in your money, you are really ready to step up and make the necessary changes, to put your head down and do the work to get the outcome you've been yearning for, the outcome you really want to experience. You know, we only have this one life in terms of this is what you're living right now, right? If you believe in reincarnation, cool, but why wait until the next life when you can get it in this one? All right, let's get you a spirit card, or, you know, a message from spirit, an overall message to your reading, and then we're out. Your reading was really straight to the point. I need some water. My throat hurts. Like, y'all, I was raising my voice. Just keeping it transparent with y'all. This is the season of difficult conversations. Don't be afraid to have them. They clear things up. They push things forward. We have to have the uncomfortable conversations. We have to have the necessary conversations if we want things to be different, if we want to operate in a new timeline, baby. It's not going to happen by waking up and having Groundhog's Day, you know? Says silence. Ooh, and look at them covered up in the earth, and we are in the fall season. We're moving into the fall season, right? Look at that silence. Look at her grounding. This is you, Taurus. It says rest your mind. Silence is good self-care. I think your mind's been very busy too. Look, you got a lot of air energy in your love reading. I think your mind has been racing or busy, or just like kind of like running worst case scenario drills, or, you know, having imaginary conversations with someone, or you know, like rehearsing arguments, like this is what I'm gonna say. But all of that is like, again, like I said, that mental exhaustion. Okay? Silence, quieting the mind, going within, getting peaceful within, getting on a peaceful vibration. Yes. It says choice. Reconsider a commitment. You have the right to change your mind, okay? You have the right to leave that job. You have a right to no longer be comfortable with a certain aspect of your relationship. You have the right to change your mind at any time, okay? Ooh, and you have dreams. I love this for you, Taurus. Think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. Are you kidding me? I love that. And let's see what the bottom of the deck has to say. Support. Oh my gosh, I love this for you. Offer your support to someone. Experience the joy of serving others. But Taurus, honestly, for you, I think you already do that. But I think at this time, I think you need to do it from a space of not like, oh, I'm gonna deplete myself because I feel obligated in this sector of my life or in these relationships, but more so like applying it to your purpose, your personal legend, and then seeing how you can be of service through that way. So that way, everything feels good. The way you're making money feels good. The way you're, going about your love life feels good, because it's not coming from this place of depletion and fragmentation. It's coming from a space of wholeness, of overflow. My cup runneth over. I've poured so much into me. I have extra to give. But to know that it's okay to say no if your cup ain't in overflow. Knowing that you can say no if you feel like, I'm going to have to deplete and deplete and deplete. And the only time I can give is when I'm in overflow. Okay? So with that, my beautiful, beautiful Tauruses, enjoy the rest of your September. I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important, you are seen, you are heard, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are magic, Taurus, baby. Go get up in it. And I'll see you on the next one. Later.